Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Um, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey guys. Billy Joe Pickles here. Welcome to my channel. On this beautiful fine day, I turned 33. One sec. Your girl turned 33. I'm a woman, bitch. Ugh, like 33 is like so CUNT. Um, okay, don't ask me what I'm doing for my birthday. I have actually no idea. Got the crying out of the way, so that's good. If you don't cry on your birthday, I mean, actually, what are we saying? Like, we all know everyone cries on their birthday, or like you're angry for something. I feel like, sorry, I have to turn the lights off. Yeah, I used to be worse when I was younger. I feel like now I'm. Should we do this with the lights off? Okay. So, yep, sitting on my couch over there, just feeling sorry for myself, which, gotta say, I was totally valid for it because I think a lot of you that have been like following along, following my life, have been able to tell or see that I don't. Well, here's the thing, I don't have anyone to celebrate my birthday with. I don't have anyone in my life. Like, I even this sounds so bad. Like, I just don't have anyone. Like, of course, there's people, I know there's people who want, they're gonna like pop off and be like, I'm here for you. Okay, yeah, no, trust me, I get it. It's just that you guys know what I mean. Like, I don't have, truly, I'm so alone, you guys. I'm the alonest of the lonest. Like, and like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The thing is, like, I'm choosing this like for myself, so it's like, it's not like, this isn't like some victim thing, like, poor me, I'm just all alone. It's more like I need to be alone for growth, for where I'm trying to go. So, and I'm not going to be alone for long. It's fine. That's what happens when you grow, bitch. Like, that's what happens when you grow. You, like, sometimes in the growing phase, it's like you have to, like, to keep, in order to keep going, you have to like be in the in between, so like I'm in the in between, and I was like, you know what, like, it's like a cloud like just like popped into my head, and then I remembered the story of the privileged lady. And I don't think any of you really know the tall tale. This is a fantasy story, and it's called The Story of the Privileged Lady, okay? And just remembering the story like made me like, my ass is good. Like, we're good. Like, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Like, I'm good now. I'm good now. Like, I'm happy again. Um Thank God. Could have been on, no, I was gonna say could have been on the couch all day. No, never, not me. Um just, I needed that a 15-minute and a cigarette just to um okay, so where do I start with the story of the privileged lady? So we're gonna have to go like back. Um the privileged lady was not always called the privileged lady. She earned okay, wait, let's go back. Let's go back again. So there's this town, right? And in this town, there's a place called the U, and it's a steakhouse, okay? Um, People know about it, but like, it's so hard to get into, and like, you have to dress up. everyone wants to go to the U. The U is just like the hot spot in town, and everyone is like, everyone's always talking about it. Everyone wants to go to it. So the girl was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the U." So not really like knowing much like about it, just like hearing things like here and there, but like she doesn't know, like people don't really know like anything about the U until they like go to the U, okay? Like a hostess that like stands outside. And so she went up to the hostess and she was like, "Hey, I like how do I get in? Like table for one." Hee hee hee. And the hostess was like, "Table for one?" Like, "Bitch, what? Table for one?" She's like, "Yeah, like table for one." Oh my god, that just reminded me of Tana Mojo. Like, "Yeah, like bleach and tone, like bleach and tone." That's literally what the interaction was like. And she's like, "Okay. But it's gonna be like a wait, like a really long wait." And the girl's like, "Oh yeah, like I don't care. Like I'm good waiting. I just like need to get in." And the hostess kind of looks at her and the hostess is like, "Yeah, see, like your clothes are like covered in dirt, like you look horrendous. Like it's just you need to like go home and like shower before you come here, okay?" And the girl was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, like no problem." She's like, "But like I'd be happy to put you like on the waiting list and like while you're on the waiting list, like you can go home, shower, like get yourself ready and then come back, okay?" And so the girl's like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so perfect." So like what? Like 45 minutes? And the girl's like, no, like actually the wait time is actually 4 years. 4 years." And the girl's like, "Oh." And she's like the hostess is like, "But like no problem because it's probably going to take you about like 4 years to shower. So by the time you're like done with that, it's like you'll be ready and like we'll let you it's going to be great." And she's like, "4 years? Like wait, what?" Like and she's like, "Yeah, you have like a lot of dirt on you." And like I have to tell you, like we don't allow people with dirt to like come into our like you're going to get the whole restaurant dirty. Like you can't. Like you have to be like really 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 clean. Just go shower. Like it's fine. Like anyone can like it's just dirt. Just fucking shower. Like it's not a big deal. And the girl's like, "Okay." So goes she goes home, right? And starts showering. Okay. The time the girl gets in the shower, right? Like the girl didn't even realize how much fucking dirt was on her. Like telling you like thick ass dirt, okay? Like the dirt was just like she's like in right when she gets in the shower, she's like, "Oh my god, I totally get it. Like I am disgusting. Like I'm filthy. Like I need to just scrub. It's gonna take me 4 fucking years to scrub like all of this fucking scum like off of me." And so she's just like showering away, scrubbing, 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 scrubbing. Just and then like thinks she's done, get out of the shower. They'd be like, "I missed you." Look in the mirror, she's like, "Missed a spot. Have to get back in the shower." Scrubbing, 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 scrubbing. Finally, done with the fight. I'm clean. I'm clean enough, bitch. I'm clean enough. I'm clean enough. Let me put on a good fucking outfit, get myself ready for the fucking you. Because this bitch, after all that 4 years of fucking showering, bitch, she's like, "I'm fucking hungry, bitch." Like, the girl's fucking famished. She's like, "I need my fucking steak. Like, I need a steak. I need my medium." What does she want? The girl, I think she likes, okay, if I remember correctly, she wants a medium rare steak. She wants actually I don't know that much about steaks, so like I'm not even just leave that. I will leave it. Okay. So that part doesn't matter. That time doesn't matter. Okay. So finally, she gets the call. The hostess, she's driving up. She gets a text on her phone. The hostess is like, "We're ready. We're ready for you. Your table is ready." That's the best feeling in the world. The text when you like are waiting at a restaurant, it's like beep beep, and it's like your table is ready. Like the way you're just like So, okay, hold please. Sorry, I don't know why I'm spinning in circles so much. It's helping me think, is what it's doing. And wait, by the way, you know what's so fucked up that she was getting so pissed about when she was in the shower? It's like she had to fucking spend so much time scrubbing off fucking dirt that she didn't even, it wasn't even her dirt that she was playing in. People were fucking, it's from people like throwing dirt at her. So she's like, bitch, like now I have to scrub off all this dirt that people threw at me. Like that's so fucked up. But like, ding, 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 in her head, she's like, I will never throw dirt at someone else again because this is fucking brutal. I learned my lesson. Not that she really was a person to throw dirt, but she's like, I will never throw dirt at someone again because it's fucking like after that 4 year long shower, like, no. So the girl puts on her best outfit and she's like, I am literally about to go eat a steak dinner, like right now. Perfect. So she drives up. The hostess is like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. I am so glad you came back. And the girl's like, yeah, what do you mean? She's like, oh my gosh, usually when I send people home to go take a shower, they're like, I've never seen, very few people take that 4 year long fucking shower. It's hard to fucking get ready for us, you know? It's hard to fucking dress to the nines for us. Like, I get it. Like, bitch, like, I'm working as a hostess and like I mean, she's also eats at the restaurant too, so she knows it's worth it. But she's like, most people like don't even realize that it's like even that worth it, you know? And the girl's like, oh yeah, no, like I really want to come to this restaurant. Like I need a steak. Like I'm craving a steak so fucking bad. Like I didn't even care if it was gonna take how long it was gonna take. I knew I need to eat at this fucking restaurant. So the host is like, no, girl, like totally, I get it. Like good taste. Cause she's like, most people just fucking go to Olive Garden, you know? Like no one's waiting. Like who? Like very few people like take on that, like have that kind of commitment just for like for a steak. You know, steak's great, but like also you can go eat breadsticks at Olive Garden, and like those will satisfy you. You know. So, um, I haven't had Olive Garden breadsticks in literally. Oh my god. Wait, did I ever tell this is another story within the fairy tale? This is like actually real life though. One time this guy, this was the best. He was the best. I dated this guy and he well actually no, he actually wasn't the best, but like this was the best experience for me. So we're in a different story, by the way. You know that, right? Okay. I'll stand over here so you don't get them confused. So this guy, he was what was he? I think he was like a doctor or something like that that I dated, but he wasn't even that much older than me. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to take you out on a date." And so he took me on like a really nice date the first day, and then the second date he took me to Olive Garden and I was like, "Wait, this is the fucking best." Like I had the time of my life. And then after he was like, I was just like testing you to see if you would like throw a fit about Olive Garden. And I was like, he's like, but like you were so great. You just took it like a champ. Like you were so happy to be there. And I was like, yeah, no, that was fun. Like it was so fun to just like be on a date at Olive Garden. Like I thought it was the cutest and I thought it was the best. Um, and but I didn't like how he was like testing me. I'm like, I mean, I passed the test, but it's like, don't do that, bitch. Don't do that. That's not why I broke up with him. But anyway, so fun times though, fun times. Um, wait. Okay, wait. What? Where were we in the privileged lady story? Oh, okay. So the hostess was like fucking shocked. you guys. And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe you waited. Like, this is great. So she's like, I am so happy. I am so honored to like take you to your table. Like, follow me this way. And she was like, oh, wait, but do you want a table or do you want to sit at the bar? And the girl was like, well, like, what's the difference? And she's like, well, you can, people who like have families with them, like they request to sit at a table. But since it's just you, like you're welcome, because people like with a whole fucking family, like they're not allowed to fucking sit at the bar, you know? And the bar has like more excitement, she says, you know, like more, but you're sitting alone. Like you have to sit alone at the bar. And I'm like, wait, but I can't bring friends? And she's like, well, no, like you can bring like a friend. The thing is too, I forgot to tell you with this restaurant, like once you're in, like you're in. It's kind of like a members, like like a members only like type of ordeal, you know? So you can like go in whenever you want once you've gotten in once, you know? So and like you can bring guest passes and like stuff like that. Totally allowed. And that's how people in the town like know about it. So um she's like, yeah, but you can't bring like a whole fucking family like to sit at the bar. Like that's, and she's like, no, yeah, I get that, but like I can bring a friend, right? And she's like, yeah, you can totally bring a friend. Or if like you meet someone at the bar, like you could totally meet someone at the bar, and then you can decide if you want a table later and stuff like that. And she's like, okay, well if there's more excitement at the bar, I'm probably just gonna go sit at the bar then, because I don't want to be like in a lonely, weird table like by myself, you know? And she's like, oh my God, perfect. You're going to have so much fun. The people who want to sit at the bar, you're just going to have the best time. The bar is the best. I would sit at the bar if I were you. This is perfect. And the hostess and the girl, just like, they were just like, you know, they were just like vibing together. Like, they were like, I don't know. They were just like one and the same. So the girl, AKA, who later becomes the privileged lady, um, so she walks in the restaurant and everyone was the whole restaurant, because this is the thing with the restaurant. It's like once someone new walks in, because people don't walk through that door very often. I mean, there's like the members and the people who work there, but like it's not just like they see new people. Okay, no one's waiting, whatever their wait time is. Usually, sometimes people get like 12-year wait times. Some people, the wait time is only like 2 weeks. Some people, the wait, it depends. Like the hostess literally is the one who tells you. So, which is like not fair, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, usually it's fair because it's usually depends on like the person. So, but it's never like, I mean, there's very few people where it's just like easy to get in. Very few people. Right when the hostess is leading her to the bar, everyone, the DJ stops playing, everyone's fucking frozen, everyone's fucking looking and just staring at the girl like, what? And she's just walking in like, yay, like, yummy, like, and everyone just kind of like doesn't really like know what to think of her. Like they're like, okay, like let's see if she can hang with us, because it's like they can kick you out whenever they want, you know? It's like not like you can like walk into the U and like and not everyone can hang, bitch. Not everyone can hang, you know? So everyone's just kind of like, and they make sure to make her feel like that too. Okay? That's like the fucking energy. They make sure to make her feel as uncomfortable as they can possibly make it for her. Okay? It's never just like, it's not the feeling of like love, acceptance, like here I am, embracing, feels embracing in here. Like, no, not at all. It's actually when you walk in this place, you guys, it's like your worst fucking fears come up. It's like you're like the most disgusting, like you couldn't feel grosser. You couldn't feel, also the second you walk in, like you realize your clothes look like shit compared to everyone else. Like it's just, it's the worst fucking feeling like in the world. And like It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay. But like while you're walking, you like know you're about to get to your seat. So you're like, I just need to like get to my fucking seat so I can just like blend in, you know? So because I really need a fucking steak. I'm fucking literally starving to death. Like need my fucking steak. So just fucking like I don't care. I'm too hungry to even like fucking care, honestly. Sorry, I she oh, that was good. One sec. And honestly, too, when you walk in, most people like try to snicker at you because they see how like uncomfortable their mate like it is, you know? So they like some people are just rude as fuck and they purposely try to even make you feel worse. So they like purposely snicker at you. Some people though are like nice and they're like, yeah, like welcome, like, you know, try to be nice, but it's just like nothing really matters at that point because like it's like the girl's just fucking like, I just want my fucking steak. Like, I don't care about you bitches. She goes and she sits at the bar. She looks down. Bro, this is a fucking five-star restaurant, by the way, that she's gonna have to pay for and stuff. So it's like, I mean, not really, but like, this is a five-star restaurant. And she looks down, and she's like, there was like people that were like sitting in her spot before her. And so, like, there's fucking food like all over like the table, like just wet, you know, like when someone hasn't like cleaned the bar and there's like food on the seat, like it's just like not a very good. She has the worst fucking spot too. It's like of course they've seated her since she's new, they seat her in like literally like the worst bar spot there is. So it's just like at that point, like again, most people they're like, "Oh no, I'm leaving." Like this is bullshit. Um not the girl, she needs that steak. So the bartender walks up. Okay. This fucking bartender, you guys. Oh my god. Like just everything about this restaurant is like just the fucking best. For like how bad like the initiation is, you know, to like get in. It's like that's how fucking great this place is, you know? And it's like a different experience for everyone, you know? Like it's kind of like a weird place where it's like everyone kind of has like a different experience, but it's all kind of the same experience. It's really weird. So the bartender, this girl's bartender, oh my god, the hottest. Okay, so skinny, black guy, green eyes, piercing green eyes, round, and he has a shaved head. He wears like rocker stuff. So like he wears like a black like grease lightning like tank top, you know? Like a Thunderbird. Like that's kind of like his vibe. Like he's smoking cigarettes behind the bar. He's also gay, so he's super just like sassy, but not like sometimes he can be flamboyant, but also he can be like very serious and stern and like it is like kind of like an angry motherfucker, okay? And like just like so much about him, okay? Like you can't even really like understand what he is, like but like he is that. He is just like a fucking shit bitch. He's like the fucking shit. So he walks up and the girl's like, "Okay, like I'm gonna sit here." And she's like, "Can you like thinking he's gonna like clean the because he works there, like clean the fucking the bar table." And he's like, he looks at her and he's like, "You want me to fucking clean? No, bitch, you're gonna clean that yourself. You want to sit at my bar? You want to sit at my bar, bitch? You're gonna fucking you've cleaned it yourself." She's like, "But I don't have anything. Can I get a busser?" And then like she goes so and he goes, "Oh no." The busser fucking looks at her. The busser's name's Marco. The busser fucking like laughed in her face. The busser was like, no, Mitch, like you just got here. Like, I'm not fucking cleaning your seat. Like, are you fucking kidding? And she's like, okay. So she just takes her sleeve and she like wipes the bar down. It's fine. She's just so happy to be there. So she sits at the bar. And she's like, okay. And he's like, how can I fucking help you? By the way, no. This guy, he's like, they're fucking rude because he's like, I don't know. He just kind of has like that bartender thing. I feel like bartenders, it's like if they don't like know you, like they just like don't give a fuck about you, but they're so nice to like regulars and stuff like that. Like you have to build a relationship with like a bartender if like you want the bartender to like talk to you. You know what I mean? Like you can't just like walk. Some people just walk in the bar, but it's like the bartender really doesn't like you don't get, you just have to be like a regular and like build a relationship with the bartender to like have a fun time, I feel like at the bar. And um this bartender, he's not even like, he's not giving anyone the fucking time of day if like he doesn't know you like that. Like he's like, I don't fucking know you like that. Like I know I'm your bartender, but like I don't fucking know you like that. So like I'm not gonna be fucking nice to you. Like that was like his kind of like approach to her. And like it's like of course he was like there to help her and stuff like that, but he's like, I'm not gonna be like nice. Like I'm not gonna like kiss your ass. Like what? No, bitch. Like you work for me. He's like, if you want me to help you, like you got it. Like we no. If, by the way, if you're not like catching on to like the drift here, the you like so the bartender, like let's just say it's like a spirit guide, okay? So um she's like, okay, like she's just like trying to make sense of like how everything works. It's not like she's like getting offended or like getting, she's just like trying, the girl's just like trying to understand. And she can only try and understand by like learning and like making mistakes and stuff like that. So it's like, and the bartender's like understand, like she's let into the club, like she's a member. So it's like if you're a member, like, and you decide you want to be a member, like you got yourself in, it's like they're gonna like the bartenders are like, it's just he just has a fucking attitude. So I don't know if like the other people's bartenders were like this. It's like, so what brings you here? And she's like, I. The girl's so dumb, bitch. The girl's so dumb. She goes, wait, let me imitate him better. The bartender. Blowing it in her face. What brings you here? And the girl, so fucking dumb. She's like, yeah, I'll get the steak, medium. And he's like, wait, what? Like, literally starts like cackling in her face. Like, literally, so embarrassing, dude. Literally looks at all the other bartender and he's like, oh, this bitch is trying to order the steak. This bitch is trying to order the steak. And the girl's like, so embarrassed. She's like, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, what? And he's like, girl, sit down. Sit down. This menu is for like our top clientele, okay? And you just walked in here. Like, you're not like, there's levels to this shit, okay? So you can't just fucking order the steak. I mean, you can order the steak. You can order the steak. But here's the thing, the steak is gonna take, if you want to order a steak and you want to order a steak like medium rare, the steak is gonna take about, it's gonna take fucking forever. And he's like, you can like order other stuff like on the menu. Um, and he's like, it'd probably be easier if you just like, I'm just gonna break it down for you. Like, this is gonna take, you want the fucking steak? Like, that's gonna just be like, I'm willing to like place the order for you, but just know, like, you're not just, it's gonna be, you know, and I have to ask the kitchen has to fucking prepare all this stuff, it's a lot. And also like while you're waiting, like you can't just like just like have a steak. Like there's some, there's gonna be a little catch here and there, a little test here and there. And the girl's like, yeah, bro, like I don't care. I want a fucking steak. Like I want a fucking steak. Like I don't know how many times I have to fucking tell you, bitch. Like I want a steak. Like I've been telling the hostess. It's been years. Like I have been waiting for years. Like I'm ordering the fucking steak. And then the spirit guide starts laughing and he's like, but I mean, you should just like, you could just like get this and it would take like half the time as the steak. And the girl's like, I don't fucking want the crab, bitch. Like, I don't want crab. I don't even like seafood that much. Like, I don't want fucking, like, I want the fucking steak. Like, I want a steak. I came here. Like, I want a steak. And the spirit, I mean, the bartender after that was like, we're putting in the steak, bitch. We're putting in the steak. We're putting in the steak. We're putting in the steak. I'm putting that order and putting that order. And he's like, bitch, like you're getting the steak. You're getting, because people don't just like order the steak. Like when people order, like it's not very often that people are like, I'm getting the steak. So when people order the steak, it's like, because you can't take back your order too. I mean, you can leave your order and just like leave the restaurant, but it's like, I mean, and that does happen. But to like watch someone like order a steak and enjoy a steak, it's like, oh, people do it. It's just like not seen very often. And that the bartender is like, my customer's ordering a steak. Customer's ordering a steak. He's doing that in the background. But really to her face, he's fucking, oh my God, this bartender, right? He's such a fucking little bitch because he's literally like, oh my God, like to behind, he'll go behind the bottles to where like she can't see. And he's always like doing sneaky shit. Like he's the fuck. So anyway, he's literally going to other customers, like the other bartenders. She's ordering the steak. She's ordering the steak. She's ordering the steak. Like so happy about it. Like he thinks it's literally like his steak, which it kind of is too. But it's not like he's not the one eating it. So, but he's putting in the order. So, um, he's like, oh wait. But I can't like. He's like, oh wait, but like, I hear you. I hear you that you're gonna order the steak. But the problem is, miss, he's like, I actually can't just like put in the steak because see, I have to go to the kitchen and I got to go see if we have any steaks. And then it's like we have to order the steak and then we're going to have to like prepare the steak and all this fucking stuff. And like, I'm also not sure if like you're going to be able to order the steak. Like, I have to ask the kitchen if like you're worthy of eating the steak because we're not like, like he's like, I want you to have, bitch, like, I want you to have that steak. I want you to get, like, I want to have a with the steak, but like, we just, sorry to be rude, but like, we just need to make sure you're like worthy of having a steak. And the girl's like, okay, like, what? Oh, Matt. Like, it's like, okay. Like, she's not in control. You know what I'm saying? So he goes to the kitchen, right? So he comes back and he's like, yeah, see, I went and talked to the kitchen. God is the kitchen. Okay. See, I went and talked to the kitchen. And see, the kitchen is said they're not like you're not gonna be getting you're not gonna be getting a steak. Like you're just not. Like we're not. No. Like you're not. No. Mm-mm. And she's like, the girl just, it's just like so disappointing because like after all the girl got ready for everything and she like all she wanted in life, like all she wanted was her fucking steak and like she had to do like all the like it's already like, bro, doesn't it feel like it's just like, oh my God, like how much, like what the fuck, like I just did all this. And the spirit guide's like, the bartender is like, I mean, you can like go home too. Like you don't have to stay here, but like if you would like to sit at the bar, like we are happy to have you. Like we're happy to have you if you want to sit at the bar. Sometimes it's like people get a little bored at the bar and like want to go home. Like you can leave whenever you want. Also, I'm not going to be that nice to you because I don't even really know you and I don't really like you that much. But like that was fun for a little bit and for like literally 2 seconds. And the girl's like, okay, Um, she's like, "Can I have anything to eat though?" And the spirit guide's like, I mean, the bartender's like, no. Like, you'll be lucky if I even serve you a drink. Like, are you even 21, bitch? Like, no. Um, and so the girl's like in her head, she's like, okay, well, like I could sit at the bar, like I already like got ready and stuff like that. And so I just I could sit at the bar and like maybe just be a little bored. She doesn't like know anyone there. No one's like gonna be nice to her because it's like it's kind of just like the underdog, you know what I'm saying? It's not that people are mean, but it's like it's just like not a place like if you're like not up status, it's like why would you want to sit somewhere that you're like not of status? You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like the feeling. And she's like, or I could go home. I could just like go home right now and like just yeah, just like go home. But the thing is, she's like, but if I go home, like I'm gonna go like hang out with my family, go hang out with my friends, and like I'm just gonna get like all dirt. The thing is, like most people when they go home, it's like you just get like all dirty again. Like your whole like you have to start. She's like, if I go home, like I'm gonna have to start all over. Like if I decide that I want to come back. So she's like, she in her head, she's like, she could go home and like hang out with her friends and like just whatever. She's like, but the dirt's gonna start piling up again, and then I'm gonna have to re-shower if like I want to come back. So like, do I want to stay here? Maybe just see if like I could maybe somehow like get the steak, like or maybe like they'll change their mind. Like I don't know, but like also like there's a world where maybe they like won't change their mind. She's just like I don't really know. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna fucking sit here. And the bar stools are fucking uncomfortable, you guys. Like, like lonely. And she's like lonely, like sitting at the bar. It's just like, oh, like. So the girl made up her mind, finally made up her mind. And she was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to sit at the bar and I'm just going to like read my books and like just get myself ready to eat a steak, even though like I might never get a steak. And so she decides to like stay instead and like read her book at the bar in peace. She knows the bartenders like aren't really helping her and like but she's like, "You know what? Like I'm gonna fucking take a risk. I'm gonna fucking take a risk and see if I can get a fucking steak someday." So she sits at the bar and she's like just reading her books. And like the thing is, it's like the girl's fucking sitting there and 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 sitting there. And they're just like, what? The bartender, like, kind of just like, everyone just like kind of fucking watching her, like, when's she gonna leave? When's she gonna leave, bitch? Like, and the thing is, too, is like, they purposely, like, at that place, like, they did not make her life easy, you guys. Like, when she had to go to the bathroom and stuff like that, remember like Marco, the busser? Like he's helping everyone else, but it's like they do like it's so funny because like at this place when they say this place is an experience, this place is a fucking experience, bitch. Like this is not I'm not telling a story about like a regular restaurant. Like the rules at this restaurant like do not apply. It's like Alice in Wonderland shit. So it's just like you never know what even is like you just gotta like roll with the punches because this place is like fucking scary as shit. And it's so much safer at home, like with your friends and your family. Like it's so much safer at home. But it's like if you want to be like the good thing is like the girl kind of has like a she's different. She's just different than like her friends and family because like she never like they never really included her anyway and talked to her anyway. So she's like, I read all the time anyway. Like why I'm just gonna like this world was more even though maybe it was like more painful, which you just like don't know what you're gonna get. She likes the unknown, apparently. So the girl decided to sit at the bar. And as she was reading, people didn't really understand. Like, she was reading and she wanted to sit there because she's just fucking like observing everyone at the bar, right? So, because she wants to learn, like, how basically is like the whole thing is she needs to learn the girl was like, how do I become someone that's like allowed to like order the steak, you know? And so she would see people and she'd see people like maybe like lash out or like do crazy things and they like always get like kicked out. So she kind of like figured out that like she doesn't really like run the show. Like you kind of have to just like respect the restaurant rules, but also the rules are not clear. So it's like you're kind of like it kind of feels just like you can't do anything right until you like understand the secret language like of the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? And like the weird shit that the restaurant does to like test you and stuff. So she's kind of like observing from, but you don't really learn until like you go through it. So she's like observing other people, but it's like you don't learn really until she has to like, the girl made a lot of mistakes, don't get me wrong. But a lot of the things like people, what started happening was, for instance, there was this one time, right? And from sitting at the bar for so fucking long, she's like, I have to go to the bathroom. So she went to the bathroom and Marco, remember the busser, he was mopping the floors and he mopped the floors right in front of the bathroom on purpose so she would walk out and slip. And so she slipped, fell on her ass, and the girl just started cracking up. She was just like cracking up, like, oh well, like slipped, get back up, go to the bar, sit back down the bar. And Marco was like, Marco was like, respect. Respect. You know, because Marco's seen some bitches like some people have been like, I'm gonna fucking sue you guys. The people in the restaurant. One time when Marco did that to someone, the ladies took the broom out of his hand and just started fucking beating him. And he's like just so like after the girl like laughed and just like went back to her seat, he was like, I never seen like that type of really reaction before, you know? Like he's like, I mean, you could have even like said, you know, she didn't even say anything. She started laughing and left. And so Marcos was like, I like her. I like her. The busser. So you know what? The girl, as she's sitting at the bar, since she has the busser now, that's like her only friend, the busser like starts doing nice things for her, you know? He's like, you know, like you're only getting water to drink here. Like, I'm gonna fill your water cup up for you, you know? Like, I'm gonna make sure you like always have some water, you know? And he's like always feeling, and she like appreciates that. Like, it's just so like, she's like such a nice gesture to like always keep her hydrated and stuff. Like, it was good. So that kind of gave the girl like the girl was on her last leg. She's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and fucking leave. Like, this is fucking crazy. But it's like, after that one thing happened, like, because she was like getting to like her breaking point, the laugh kind of cheered her back up because at least she had like some kind of interaction, you know? Um, and she's fucking bored at the bar, bitch. Um, it's like, you know, things like her just at least having a water at the bar, like that was enough. And the thing is too, you know what's so annoying, by the way, like side subject. People fucking are obsessed with this fucking restaurant, bitch. Okay, like people wish. So they fucking like peek their head in and stare, and they just like they look at the girl. People looking at the girl inside, and they just see her sitting there with just a water, and people are just like fucking laugh. You know, they go and do their own thing, hang out with their friends. Like her friends were doing that to her. Friends are like hanging out, like doing their own thing, and then they come and they go and look through the restaurant and they're just so fucking mad that they didn't want to like take the time, you know, like to get into the restaurant, you know, like they're just fucking mad that she's trying to be somebody in the restaurant. Like they're like fucking like, they're just fucking jealous, you know? So they're like fucking like riding their bikes down to the restaurant, down to the U, fucking looking in and just like being like, ha, ha, she only has a water, you know, and like just it's just so annoying, by the way. And like she kind of honestly, the girl was like, I can't even think about what they're thinking because like that would just put her into like she's like I can't even focus on that. I just need to focus on steak. I'm just focused on steak. Just focus on steak. So it didn't really like it bothered her. Like it was annoying, but also it's just like it's like it's fine. Like it's like they're never gonna eat a steak. Maybe I won't get a steak. Like the thing is the steak's never promised, but she's like, at least I'm fucking trying to order a steak. Like they aren't even trying to order a steak. Like they're eating dirt, bitch. They're eating dirt. Um and it's like she's just like, I'm not eating dirt anymore, bitch. Like I'm not eating dirt. Like I'm not playing in the dirt anymore. Like she's fucking sick of dirt. Dirt is dirt. Like after like a certain age, you're just like, oh, like no, dirt is for children. Um dirt. um Eee! That's mud. Um, kids love to throw mud. Kids love to throw mud. They just have dirt all over their fucking mouths, all over their fucking face. They love to exchange dirt. Just like kids in the dirt. Just like, ooh. Um, anyone trying to walk by, like they're fucking throwing dirt. It's just, oh, so annoying. I mean, unless you're like in their like dirt, unless you're playing in the dirt with them, like they don't like anyone else that's not playing in the dirt.